Hi, my name is Dustin Schmidt. This is my video entry for the Sid Richardson Memorial Fund Scholarship. When I read the prompt to describe a facet of your identity, background, or story that's essentially who you are, my first thought was when I was in school, I had two pretty major moves. When I was in 7th grade going into 8th grade, I moved from Rochester, New York, like upstate New Yorkish area, down to Abilene, Texas, which was a enormous move for me as a 7th grader. And going into my senior year of high school, I moved from Abilene to Fort Worth, where we currently are now. So I think that those moves really helped shape who I am. Because looking back at when I was in New York, I did not have the best social skills. I was very awkward, and I didn't have a lot of self-confidence. And my first move to Abilene, I don't know that anything really changed with that, but definitely, I don't know that I saw this, but it definitely allowed me the opportunity to reinvent myself and change how I interact with people around me. And both of the moves really pushed me out of my comfort zone, and it was definitely for the better. I can't point at anything else that was as major as that to be like, oh, that really shifted how I perceive myself and how I interact with those around me. I think the original move to Abilene really was one of the first times that I made friends. I had friends in New York, but they were friends that were kind of grandfathered in. They were friends that I had since I was a little kid, or who I'd known for a really long time. But in Abilene was the first time I made friends. I went out of my way to talk to people I didn't know. I would do more things like social events. And then when I moved in from my junior to senior year, I figured, okay, I'm not really going to be able to do that again because I only have a year. I don't have enough time to make people. My plan was kind of just to keep my head down, do my school, and get out and go to college. But my senior year ended up being one of my best years, both academically and socially. I made a whole bunch of friends, and I definitely do attribute that to just being, again, pushed out of my comfort zone, and it not being able to stay in the same spot, not being able to stay in the same place, socially or physically. I definitely don't think I realized that at the time, but those moves are definitely the biggest defining factor of who I am, because of how much they forced me to grow as a person.